You must hold this both. Hold the camera because this is for the stabilizer. You just now you hold here. Here.
Stabilizer. Kaya lalaki on. Yan na. Pure. Any speed. Nakita nyo, nagsishake ako. But in case I have my camera with me, I have to hold this 60. Okay.
Yeah.
So like this.
So you can really see where is the stabilized and non-stabilized.
I can make it even higher. So that's the speed, intensity.
So this one no stabilizer.
My voice is shaking. It's still. Narinig niyo ako yung boses ko nag-shake. But the camera is still on zero. But it's good. Exercise at the same time.
Ayan yung may stabilizer. Which one has the stabilizer? Right hand. So the right side you may stabilizer.
That's Christmas lane, you can see there. So
Yeah.
taking the Christmas lane there. You can see there. You see, you can hear my voice. It's shaking.
So the right side pala yung ano.
My voice shaking, but actually the camera is still stable. Good. Nice. So this is how it is.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ongeveer 15 jaar heb ik videografiewerk gedaan. Ik heb gewerkt in verschillende vakgebieden. Ik doe bedrijfsfilms, stokvideo. Ik doe ook werk voor Gimbal.
In winter. That's one of the
Kaya nga.
So,
Welcome back.
the incredible powerful motors allow you to change lenses even without turning off and rebalancing the gimbal in a rush. This for me was actually a pretty huge game changer. Those who film weddings or events, you know that you don't have a lot of time to change the change the lenses and just mess around with the balancing because you're always stressed out and in a rush. You just want to pop the camera on, turn on the gimbal, and that's it, start shooting. And this is exactly why I really enjoy the crane too, because you can basically, let's say you are using a Sony a7 III, right? You're putting on like 24 to 70 lens, and suddenly you want to switch to 16 to 35. I usually do it without taking the camera off of the gimbal. It probably does damage the motors a bit, but I mean, I save a lot of the time. Thanks to this, I have not. Sometimes I don't miss any shots, and I'm really happy about that I did that. And if you're using mirrorless cameras, well, honestly, I never take it off with the gimbal. I just take that 18 to 105 Sony lens off, put that Sigma 30, that's it, keep going. I don't even change the settings, nothing. I just keep rolling. And get smooth shots even with the 85mm lens. I recently purchased the Sony 85mm lens, and it just balances perfectly, and you can get really good results with it, especially in weddings. Couples love it. I mean, who doesn't love the Pope? Come on. With the maximum payload of 3.2 kilograms, which the Crane 2 holds, it is even possible to balance a 1DX Mark II with 16 to 35mm 2.8 Canon L glass. And in my opinion, that's, I mean, alright, so, as I mentioned previously, this gimbal is quite old. It's 2.5 years old. But Zhiyun recently did something really cool, which I respect. They released a new firmware update for this gimbal right here. And it is called firmware 1.77. Yeah. And there are three main features within this firmware. First of all, it now supports Nikon Z6 and Z7 cameras. Now, personally, it doesn't really affect me because I'm not a Nikon user, but I mean, some of you probably are, and I mean, that's dope. You can now control the settings with the dials and everything. Next one, I actually dig it. I'm gonna show you. So the next mode is called the Infinite 360 POV mode. What this means is the full 360 degrees without it going wide. Actually, I think that's really, really cool because you can go really well with the movement. And what I want to show you guys is a project I recently did a month ago for an illusion museum, and I was just going hectic with this movement. I just didn't care about anything. I was just all the time swinging around Gimbal left and right. Now I really hope the mouse is going to work. Hold on, I actually have to.
Give me this one. This is a brand new. Very, very cool. Beautiful, eh? Yeah, it fits in your bag very nice, eh? Thank you for my
Oh my goodness. So yeah, you can go really well with the movement here. The second thing they added, which is the vortex mode. Even this gimbal, which is, well, not one of the newest ones, it has the vortex mode, and you can control the speed and everything in the app. As I said, I'm not a big fan of the vortex mode, but I mean, if you're using it a lot for your production, it's there. So, let's continue on with the presentation. I already explained these two moments, yeah? And actually, the reason why I really like the Crane 2 is because at first I invested a lot into the just making it look as dope as possible. And sometimes I do have commercial shoots where I have to go on sets, and it's very important that you look good, that you look professional. If you come there with like a really, really small gimbal, I don't think anyone's going to take you seriously, right? So this is basically the setup I am rocking when I have to shoot commercials. So it's the Zhiyun and the motion sensor remote control, and I only use it because when you put it on the dual handle, it's just easier to control the modes, and you don't have to take it like this and just change the mode. So that's a pretty huge game changer to me. Alright, let's go further. My experience, I'm going to show you another video which I shot in China, and this is going to include a lot of really fast movements, so you can see that you can even manage some really cool hyperlapses with this. This was all shot with the Crane 2.
Really? Really? China?
Bagay yung mga pabilis sa
The phone is not sure.
I installed the features on the Crane 2, just tried a lot of time lapses, a lot of hyperlapses, and I think it turned pretty dope. Maybe you're not that interested in the Crane 2, maybe you want something more travel friendly, right? Which actually I'm starting to really, really love, and that is the Crane M2. Now, I was in Austria a couple of days ago, and we were filming the Busters Festival, Street Performance Festival, one of the biggest ones in Europe. And I didn't really want to I was traveling throughout the whole Europe, and you know, having that Crane 2 in the bag, it's just, you feel the weight. So I took the Crane M2. Since I'm a Sony Alpha user, you know that those cameras aren't really huge, right? So believe it or not, this gimbal can balance not only a mirrorless camera, but phones and action cameras as well. So it's basically all-in-one gimbal. And what I really, really like about it is that, yeah, just the battery life satisfies me. I can like rock this for at least 2-3 days without even charging it with my Sony Alpha 6500. Yes, it doesn't feel as robust as the Crane 2, but at the same time, if you travel a lot, come on, I know you don't want to carry that huge gimbal which takes 90% of your backpack space. That's understandable. So for those who maybe are vlogging with their phones and maybe you want to get some dope B-roll shots with Sony Alpha cameras, this gimbal is seriously awesome, and I would strongly recommend you to, after this presentation, go on the tables and check out these gimbals. Just go wild with it, you know. This gimbal is cool and all, but maybe you're a Sony A7 III user who likes to, I don't know, try out some of the Sanyak, single lenses, and M2 is just not gonna cut it. But you don't really want to say goodbye to all that size, you know, you still want to put it in your small backpack and rock it basically. I would recommend you guys a Weevil Lab, and here's the reason why. So it has a 3 kilogram maximum payload, and it's perfect for mirrorless cameras. But okay, all of us know the specs. All of us can go on the website, check out the specs. But I'm going to tell you one feature which basically was a game changer for me, and that is the underslung mode. Now it doesn't have the quick release system on this gimbal, but I think the one which is on the table, it has a quick release system. You can just click it and change it to underslung mode instantly. And the reason why I really like the underslung mode is because, well, I mean, who doesn't like those low to the ground shots, right? They're pretty dope, So this is exactly why I like the underslung mode, because you can carry it like a suitcase and it just feels comfortable. You don't have to break your back anymore, you can just go down and in a comfortable position get the shots you really want to get. And I think that's a game changer for me, basically. That was the reason why I fell in love with this gimbal, only because of the underslung mode. Okay, let's say you like the big tools. You have a 1DX Mark II or something like that, and you know that these gimbals are just not gonna cut it. Well, all of us have probably heard about the Crane 3 Lab, which is Zhiyun's most powerful gimbal up to date. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I like the lightweight gimbals. I like these kind of size gimbals because I'm a run and gun shooter. I just don't have the time to install all the focus motors and stuff like that. But sometimes you do gotta go to sets and impress everyone, so to speak. Or maybe you just need that perfect stability. For that, I would strongly recommend you the Crane 3, and here's the reason why. In drifting. It was basically one of the biggest events in Latvia, and the winners got to go further to Poland. And I was looking at everyone using the gimbals, and on the ice they were walking and being really, really careful because they have to hold their big setups like this and they cannot slip. Well, with the Crane 3, it's different because you can basically hold it in the suitcase mode. So this means when you're walking on ice, you can just lock the motors. Yeah. Why I really like this gimbal is because when you're holding it like this, you don't really feel the weight on your shoulders, right? And yeah, that was pretty much the only reason why I felt happy about myself at that time, because all the other people were struggling, and I was pretty chill. Also, this gimbal has a maximum payload of 4.5 kilograms, so if you're a C200 user or C100, it's going to be able to hold that weight easily, and plus you can install the focus motors as well. And if you're interested about this gimbal, you can just go on the next to the tables after this presentation, and you can test it out for yourself. So, Kickstarter, and some of you have probably heard, it's the Zhiyun Q2, Smooth Q2. This gimbal, without the tripod legs, as you can see, it's the smallest gimbal on the market. So if you're a vlogger who you don't care about the cameras, all you want to do is just put your phone here, just vlog, and that's it, and you want just a gimbal which weighs like nothing, and you can just you can make sure that you never miss a moment. This is going to be the gimbal for you. Yeah, it has all the modes you want, the vortex mode, POV mode, everything. It has the portrait mode if you like making high quality Instagram stories, you can do that. So, as I said previously, if you want to test out these gimbals, because if I would just show you everything right now, it doesn't really mean anything. You gotta hold it in your own hands, you gotta test them out to know how they feel. You can do that after the workshop, and yeah. So that was basically it for my you came for. And by the way, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes because I forgot to do this in the middle of the presentation. if you want to enter the giveaway, all you gotta do is scan the QR code there.
You're holding it like
complete
this.
a quick questionnaire.
so this one should be here.
And we're gonna be giving away the Smooth 4 to one lucky winner.
Here we have the
who's
several
standing right
modes.
now. Here. So if you still
POV
haven't done
mode.
it, please, I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes. Scan the
now
QR
it will
code,
go
complete the questionnaire, and
POV.
yeah, you can enter the giveaway.
click.
I'm gonna wait like 3-4 minutes.
So this is
Hope that's all right.
You need to see the screen.
Yeah.
Otherwise you don't know what you're
Shouldn't
filming.
take long. Maybe
You
2
can
minutes.
change.
Yeah.
You can either you can go like this.
Adjustment siya dyan.
But you can also move it
And
sideways.
this way,
That way.
I'm gonna be asking one of you to come on the stage and just choose the lucky winner randomly.
Beautiful, eh? Nice.
Do I need to turn it on?
No, it's okay. We have no battery. The battery lasts 16 hours, so it can stay all day.
Okay.
All right, just letting you all know, you can scan the QR codes to enter the giveaway. I'm interested in vlogging, or maybe you just want a free gimbal. Why not? Okay, one more minute. Anybody still completing their questionnaires? Should be better, should be better.
Ang dami nila.
Dumami.